Well, shit on a biscuit and called a sandwich. We're doing the thing again, dude.
Are you recording?
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, I'm Dave, and he's Angus.
I'm Angus, the talented one, and he's Dave, the guy driving the car.
Right, well, we got a rental car, and we just left the Dwight D. Eisenhower National Airport in Wichita.
Yeah, if you can't tell, we're on the road, and we're in Kansas.
And it's the first state of several that we're going to hit on this trip.
Yeah, you know one thing I'll say about Kansas right out the gates?
What's that?
It's the flattest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, Dave.
Yeah, there are not a lot of hills.
I think you can see from one side of the state to the other.
It seems like it, yeah.
Well, the tallest point in all of Kansas is called Mount Sunflower, and it's not a real mountain. Yeah, we've talked about 14ers on this show, and this ain't a teener at all.
It's a non-teener.
Shit, you can probably see it from around here. It's only hundreds of miles away.
Right, they get it. It's very flat.
Right, well, we're doing all the cool shit in the flattest state I've ever seen in my life. We're doing Kansas on the Dave and Angus Show.
It's Dave and Angus.
Yeah.
It's Dave
I'm Angus. I'm Angus.
It's Dave.
We're Dave and Angus.
Listen to Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Well, we've got some things to say about some shit. We'll sing some songs, do interviews, and pee against the wind.
It's Dave
I'm Dave.
and Angus.
I'm Angus.
It's Dave.
He's Dave. I'm Dave. I'm Angus.
It's Dave and Angus. Listen there, Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go over what we're going to do on our trip.
Right, well, the producers of SkatCast, they set us up with some interesting places.
Yeah, I think Tim did the research on this, too.
Yeah, he might have.
Well, we've got lots of things that we're going to do, and not all of them make them onto the show.
Yeah, for example, a couple times in California, he just didn't turn the recorder on when we were doing a whole day's worth of stuff.
Yeah, I thought the red button meant bad, not on.
Yeah, the red button means on.
Well, it usually means stop, don't do that.
Angus, red lights on cameras mean on. They always mean on. They've always meant on.
I've seen green lights before.
Right, well, on all the recording equipment that we have currently, it's red lights.
Red lights.
Yes.
All right, I got it. So first off, we're going to drive ourselves, well, we're in Wichita now, but we're going to drive ourselves to a lovely restaurant and get some grub.
Yeah, a few of you guys have written in and said, you know, you like the food challenges.
Right, so I'm happy to obligate. I'm accommodating, man.
Yes, you are. So we're going to go to the Pizza Ranch.
And I'm going to eat my own body weight in chicken and pizza for your entertainment.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and we'll stay in Wichita for a day or two and check out a bunch of things. But one of the things that we think for sure we're going to share with you is this great museum.
Yeah, it's called the Old Cowtown Museum.
Yeah, we'll see who can throw a cow pie the farthest.
Yeah, I don't think they do that there.
I stand by what I said.
Right, well, from Wichita, we're going to head to Topeka, Kansas, which is the capital.
Yeah, there's a ton of cool shit to see there, man.
Yeah, they have a ton of great museums and art centers.
But we're going to the fucking Evel Knievel Museum, baby.
Right, I'm actually pretty excited for that.
It's not a spoon museum like we went to in New Jersey, but you know, we'll take it.
Yeah, we're also going to go to Junction City, and we're going to check out one of their cowboy bars a friend of ours told us about.
There's also an amazing little restaurant there called Stacy's that we're going to go check out their breakfast.
Right, and from there we're going to what some people think is the most haunted house in the United States.
Yeah, it's in Atchison.
Atchison. Atchison.
Yeah, it's like the Sally House, man.
Yeah.
And I guess, yeah, it's spooky.
We'll see.
I'm excited to go to White Cloud. That's a place where you can see 4 states at once.
That's right. Well, this will be our second time in doing that.
I think I can tinkle in 4 states at once. What do you guys think?
Oh, we're not going to last long in Kansas. That's what I think.
Well, insert Wizard of Oz joke here.
Yeah, well, from White Cloud, we're going to go to Lucas and check out a concrete Garden of Eden.
That's weird. Then we're going to see the largest ball of twine, Dave.
That's right. And then we're going to close it out in Dodge City, Kansas.
Yeah, they're going to let me walk around just loose in a fucking wax museum.
I'm glad you recognize that. Yeah, we're going to a gunfighter's wax museum in Dodge City, and that's how we'll end this show.
That's right.
If you remember that the red light means on.
Kiss my ass, Dave. Following in the footsteps of one of my favorite athletes of all time, Randy Santel, professional food eating challenge master.
Because that's not an athlete.
How dare you talk shit about the Randy Santel?
I'm not talking shit. I like Randy Santel.
I liked him first, Dave.
All right. Well, we're at the Pizza Ranch in Wichita, Kansas, which Randy Santel has a eating challenge that we have decided to take.
That I've decided to take.
Right. I'm not here to punish myself.
I'm gonna.
Right. Well, they're busy making Angus's food. I thought we could talk a little bit about some Kansas facts.
Yeah, the state of Kansas is pretty damn cool, man. It's the 35th most populous state and the 15th most biggest.
The most biggest, huh?
That's what I said.
Yeah, well, just under 3 million people live in Kansas.
Yeah, we're in the biggest city, which is Wichita, and I thought Kansas City was the biggest city in Kansas, man.
Yeah, Kansas City is in Missouri.
I feel like the whole world is trolling me lately, man.
Fair enough. Well, the population of Wichita, at least the metro area, is about 535,000.
Which makes it around the 49th largest city.
Yeah, it's a really cool place. Everyone is so very nice here.
I'm sure somebody in Kansas needs to get punched.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, I'll probably be punched, yeah.
Right. Well, one of the interesting things about all the states is they all have their own individual firsts, and the biggest of this...
Yeah, Kansas has a ton of cool firsts. Like, they had the first Pizza Hut ever.
Right.
And the story they tell around me is that these kids went to college and they were like, man, we need some good food. And so they started fucking Pizza Hut.
There you go.
First try in the world of business, boom.
Now, some people are just naturals at filling opportunities and giving people what they want.
Whatever, Dave. A lot of people making millions of dollars today are showing their buttholes or, like, eating a bunch of food on the internet. That's what they do.
Well, and God bless them, everyone.
You're an atheist, Dave.
I still mean what I say.
That reminds me, we are in the Bible Belt.
That's right. Kansas has a lot of churches.
And it is of one religion. It is Christianity, about 90%, almost 90%.
That's what the polls that Tim gathered say. Yeah.
Tim did this bullshit. But all right, so January 29th, 1861 is when Kansas became the 34th state.
And Kansas is bordered by Colorado, a state we've been to, Missouri, Nebraska, and Oklahoma.
Man, Oklahoma's where our buddy Roadkill's moving to, man.
Well, you're very lucky, Oklahoma. If you need an MC for any kind of event, he's your guy.
Yeah, man, James Riggin.
Man, he's a good shit.
Yeah.
Like many states, Kansas has several nicknames.
That's right. Bleeding Kansas, the Jayhawk state, the Sunflower State, and because it produces a fuck ton of wheat, baby, the Wheat State.
Yeah, that leads us to some more firsts.
Kansas, at least in the history of Kansas, has made all the wheat.
Yeah, in 1991, apparently they were able to produce 6 loaves of bread per human on Earth.
In 1997, that looks something like 492 million bushels of fucking wheat, Dave.
That's 35.9 billion loaves of bread.
Well, that slipped down to about 4.5 loaves of bread per person,
right.
You know, and I think it's slipped down even more recently, but that's probably because most people are making their money showing their buttholes on the internet now.
I feel like you're
That
jealous.
seems like a nice way to make a living, Dave.
Right. Well, one more note on bread. Kansas is a home of the American Institute of Baking, and it's in Manhattan, which we're going to miss going there.
You lobbied going there.
Oh, if it doesn't have the nicest smelling campus in the history of institutions, then I'm going to be real surprised.
Fair enough. You know, another thing that was first here was White Castle. It was the first ever national burger chain was in Kansas, White Castle.
We're definitely getting some White Castle while we're in Kansas.
I've only had the frozen White Castle stuff.
We'll have to do that.
Right, but there's tons of firsts here in Kansas, man. They had the first female mayor back in 1887.
And the first ever United Methodist Church in 1874.
They also have the world's largest easel, which is fucking really tall, man.
Yeah, it's 80 feet tall, 40,000 pounds.
And it's got a giant picture of Vincent Van Gogh's sunflower on it.
That's right.
And because it's so flat in Kansas City, you can pretty much see it from anywhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Kansas is so flat that it makes me think that the Earth isn't a realm shape and that it is just a flat.
I knew you were going there.
I'm just saying, I'm convinced it's a realm. You know, like realm shape.
Don't start with that shit.
But Kansas makes me think it's flat.
Don't start with that shit either.
Yeah, you're a realm Earth denier, baby.
I guess you're a realm Earth truther then, right?
I'll take that. Oh shit, man! Here comes the food.
Yeah, so let's tell him what's coming here.
Well, Dave got the salad bar like a bitch.
Yeah, I don't like to gorge myself on road trips. You know, I'm not at home near my toilet. You know,
like a bitch.
Right. Well, anyway.
Right. So Pizza Ranch here in Wichita is really known for their chicken, man.
Yeah, it smells so good.
Whatever, salad bar, bitch.
I didn't get the salad bar. I got the buffet.
Yeah.
I can get whatever I want, including what all you're eating.
Whatever. So following in Randy Santel's footsteps, we got fried chicken, pizza, and dessert. That's what we got to eat.
Yeah, and here it comes. It's a lot of food.
All right. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, my God.
Yikes.
It smells so good, too.
Yikes. It does smell
Oh,
good.
look at the size of that fucking cookie, dude.
Yeah.
I got to eat that cookie, huh?
Gotta eat everything 45
Yeah,
minutes.
Angus has to eat everything that's in front of him in 45 minutes to win the challenge.
And if I win, I get my name and picture on the wall,
Yep.
and I get my $32 meal for free.
Right.
I get a T-shirt, and I get to brag to the world that I, like Randy Santel, am an elite eating athlete.
No,
I'm a
you're not.
fucking champion.
Right.
So it's
Not
called
at all.
the Combo Pack Challenge, and
Yep.
it does have a little bit of everything that's in the buffet here.
That's what I said.
Randy Santel's number was 3320 that he did. I got to break it in 45. He did 3320. I don't think I can break the record.
Right. Well, there is a lot of food.
There's a lot of carbs in this.
I don't know how a beanpole like you eats like this, but here we go.
I'm a badass, that's why. So Doug, the owner here, brought out all the food.
Right.
8 pieces of roasted chicken that looks like fried chicken. It looks really good. Plus, there's a medium meat eater's pizza on there, right?
Yep.
Plus, you got to have a side, too. You got to have 2 sides. So I got
sides, yeah.
potato wedges and mashed potatoes with gravy.
Yep.
And then I got a small cactus bread dessert, which is actually huge if you look at it, but that's the small.
Yep.
And then this chocolate chip cookie, which is the size of a pie.
It is.
And I got 45 minutes. I got Doug, you looking, man? You ready to start the clock? Let's start the clock.
And he's off. And oh, God. Right, I guess I can play-by-play this. He's off. He started with pizza. He's trying to win as best as he can. He's choking on that shit like a dipshit because he's an idiot. And I don't know how Yeah, I know you want to win. I don't know how a beanpole like this can even do this, but he's doing it.
I can do it. I'm going to do it.
He thinks he can do it.
Oh, yeah. That's right, baby.
All right, he's taunting a baby. All right, Angus is really sweating now, and we're down to the last minute. He's done really good, too. He's down to the chocolate chip cookie pie, I guess. Yeah, he's looking a little green, actually. He wants to go home. He kind of took a downturn around when he started eating the JoJo's, the potato wedges there. Last few seconds, and you lost. You owe him $32. No cool T-shirt, no name on the wall. Gross.
I gave it my all.
I know
now.
you did. You tried hard. You really did.
I don't feel good, though, man.
You shouldn't feel good. Normal people don't eat like this. Oh, and he's down. All right, so it's day 2 of our trip to Kansas, and we're still in Wichita.
Yeah.
Angus is hungover from his food challenge loss yesterday like a bitch.
Oh, yeah, I love your energy now, man. You never meet my energy when I need you, man.
You sound like you're drunk.
I think I had a lot of carbs, plus I've had alcohol for breakfast.
Well, that'll do it.
You're driving and I'm on vacation.
Angus, this isn't a vacation. This is literally our jobs.
Whatever, I drink at work, too.
All right, well, we're headed to the Old Cowtown Museum.
Yeah, it's like a 23-acre museum. I don't know how the fuck we're going to do that in a day.
It actually only takes about 2 hours or so. Hour and a half.
Well, the toilet and I had a 9-round fucking duke it out blowout.
Gross.
I don't want to go walk all over.
That's where we're going.
Why couldn't we go to that big water park, dude? They've got like the tallest water slide in the world here in Kansas, so we're not going there?
Yeah, the producers of the show have decided that they want to keep you as far away from people that you could punch, and you seem to punch a lot of people at certain kinds of places, especially theme parks. You just kind of get worked up, get a little too much sugar in you, maybe. Maybe.
Sugar, man. It's called alcohol, Dave. Ain't it chitrin?
Right, well, you do act like one a lot.
How dare you, Dave?
Angus, how many people out of 100 do you think go looking for fights in states they've never been to?
Only boring folks don't fight strangers in states that they've never been to, Dave.
Well, I hope I'm the most boring person alive.
I am the one that makes the party happen, and you're the one that kind of poops on it.
Right. Well, did you even turn the recording device on this time?
Of course I fucking did.
Did you change out the batteries like you're supposed to?
Dave, why don't you just kiss your own ass, buddy?
So I guess the batteries ran out when we were at the Old Cowtown Museum there.
Yeah, whatever. My feet fucking hurt, Jesus.
Well, it said you're going to walk. It's 23 acres. Why would you wear flip-flops?
Because it's flat.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Well, I wasn't going to bring hiking shoes.
I just brought tennis shoes, and my feet are fine.
Well, sorry, Serena Williams. I didn't know we were playing tennis.
That gave me the cheese bumps. Angus, you're cheesy. You're a very cheesy man.
Whatever, Dave.
Whatever, nothing. That was a fun experience. It took about 2-3 hours, and we went on a tour, and it was they recreated Wichita, back in 1865 through 1880.
Oh, yeah, they dressed like the period,
You said the cheesiest shit to people.
Whatever, that old Tammy lady likes me, I know it.
You think strippers like you?
Whatever, there were 54 historic buildings, man. The oldest one, 1869 or some shit, I don't know.
There were like 10,000 authentic objects from the time period.
I feel like I got a sunburn and my feet hurt.
Well, you probably walked off all the food you ate yesterday.
No, I still feel like I ate a live whole donkey.
All right, well, I still had fun.
Oh, yeah, you know what, Dave?
I hesitate to ask, but what?
No, you gotta look me in the eyes, Dave. Look me in the eyes.
I can't look you in the eyes. I'm fucking driving.
You can look at me in the eyes, Dave. Dude, it's flat and straight. Just drive straight. You'll be fine. Look me in the eyes.
There's traffic.
Dave, you gotta look me in the eyes, man. Look me in the eyes.
What is it?
The Kansas state bird is a western meadowlark, Dave.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. The western meadowlark is a slut.
What?
There are 6 total states that have chosen the western meadowlark as their state bird, Dave.
All right, Angus. Will you stop saying my name so much, Jesus?
And Angus says Dave precisely as many times as an Angus means to, Dave.
Right. Remember, sometimes people play drinking games with these kind of shows, and you just killed people.
Well, learn how to drink better.
Well, if they die, they certainly can't learn to do any better at anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're on our way to Topeka.
Fuck yeah, it's Evel Knievel Museum time.
Yeah, you used to dress up as him for Halloween.
Halloween, I dressed up like him on the weekdays and drove around in my neighborhood and crashed my back into people's cars and their driveway doors.
The garage doors?
Whatever. That could be what they're called, too.
Driveway doors, all right.
Shut up. I used to jump my back all over shit, man. I mean, I fell a lot.
I don't remember you dressing like him that much.
Well, I didn't always have the Evel Knievel-like costume.
That's why you always wore a bath towel around your neck.
What'd you think? What's going on?
I don't know. I thought you were a little dipshit man or something. I don't know.
I can pull up some crazy shit about your childhood, buddy.
I know.
Remember that time you shit yourself in school in front of everybody?
I mean, I was in kindergarten, but kind of.
Yeah, I remember it, loser.
God damn it, Angus. All right, so Angus got us kicked out of the Evel Knievel Museum pretty quick there.
I mean, what do you mean I can't sit on the guy's motorcycle? He's my hero.
I mean, you're not allowed to sit on the motorcycle. I think it's pretty clear.
I said I'd give that guy some money.
Yeah, I don't think a $5 bill means what you think it does anymore. Or ever did, I guess.
It motivates the right people, Dave.
What, like 3-year-olds?
Oh, 3-year-old your face, man.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. That food challenge whooped my ass.
Maybe in the future we should do the food challenges at the end of the trip if we can.
Whatever. I barely got to see any Evel Knievel shit.
I was hoping we'd learn why there's a Evel Knievel Museum in Kansas when he was born in Montana.
I think people in Kansas like their race cars, man, because it's flat as fuck. They can race like for days.
All right.
So I bet some of Evel Knievel's 75 ramp-to-ramp motorcycle jumps over crazy shit happen here in Kansas.
Well, we certainly would have learned that if we would have not got kicked out immediately because you're a dipshit.
Angus rides Evel Knievel's motorcycle precisely what it means to, motherfucker.
Whatever. It's on to Junction City where we're going to go to a cowboy bar. I wonder what's going to happen. I'm probably going to get punched this time. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you should have my back. Instead, you're hiding behind being a bitch.
Yeah, okay. You pick fights with like kids and shit.
Kids are assholes.
Man, you still get your ass kicked.
That's even more reason why you should help me.
God damn it, you're a nutnik. All right, so we went to a cowboy bar last night, and guess what happened?
You asking me stuff, man?
Yeah, Angus got his ass kicked by 3 people, and one of them was a chitrin.
That was a sucker punch, man.
I didn't even see you drink that much. Do you just get drunk after, like, smelling alcohol at this point?
That's the opposite how it's supposed to go, but this is good breakfast.
Yeah, we're at Stacy's American Diner here in Junction City.
This is actually hitting a spot.
Right, well, it was fun watching cowboys hit you right in the spot last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the spot being your face.
Again, you watched me get my ass kicked.
Oh, yeah, happily.
You should be having my back, Dave.
No, you should stop running your mouth.
An Angus runs his mouth precisely as much as an Angus means to.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, a good friend of the show sent us in a bunch of research that helped quite a bit.
Yeah, but Tim did his own.
Right, but he was stationed at Fort Riley, and that's between Junction City and Manhattan, Kansas.
Yeah, man, and from what I understand through the research that Tim did, that place is where the cavalry was like the home of, man.
That doesn't make any sense, what you just said.
Little Bighorn?
You're still pretty wasted, aren't you?
I mean, getting punched in the face a bunch of times sobers you up pretty quick, but yeah, kind of.
Well, eat your breakfast, dumb fuck. Fort Riley was the cradle of the United States cavalry for 83 years.
And George Custer did something,
Yeah,
didn't
he formed the 7th Cavalry there in 1866.
Then Little Bighorn, which I don't know what happened there.
That was when the 7th Cavalry was virtually wiped out at the Battle of Little Bighorn.
That's crazy. These eggs are delicious.
Right. Well, the only survivor of the Battle of Little Bighorn was a cavalry horse named Comanche.
Come to Stacy's Diner, man, out here in Kansas.
Yeah, it is delicious, I agree.
Yeah, well, Kansas is also, I'd say, one of the most patriotic places I think I've ever been to.
Well, besides Fort Riley and also another Army base called Fort Leavenworth, there's also the McConnell Air Force Base in Kansas.
So there are like tens of thousands of fucking Army dudes just chilling in Kansas.
I doubt they're just chilling, but I think there's a couple just sitting right over there in the corner eating breakfast with
Fuck
us.
yeah, Army dudes.
Oh, God.
Fuck yeah, bros.
Oh, God, please don't fight Army guys.
Remember that one time back home when I fought that Green Beret and he whooped my fucking... Alright, Dave and I are in the most haunted fucking house in the universe, I guess.
I guess some people think so,
Well,
yeah.
you felt that chill that I felt just before?
No, I didn't feel a chill.
Well, you smelled that smell that I smelled.
I smell lots of smells, but I didn't smell what you said you smelled.
I thought for a second, a brief moment, I smelled Satan's asshole. I swear.
I don't even know what that would be.
Come on, Dave.
Like smelling like,
Come on.
I have no idea. Poopy.
It was a poopy, flaming, sulfury smell, Dave.
Right, okay. Well, the legend of this house is it's not just a ghost that haunts this house. It's actually a demon that looks like a little girl.
Yeah, you know, extra nightmare shit.
Well, the name of the house is actually after the girl Sally, who allegedly passed away in this home during appendicitis surgery.
19th century surgery, that, oh man.
Now, there have been several other occupants that have kind of experienced bullshit since about the 90s.
Yeah, what was that? Dave, did you hear that?
No, what am I listening?
Dave, shut up, shut up.
Well, am I supposed to answer your question if I shut up?
Shut up. Stop moving, stop moving.
Right.
Do you hear that?
No.
No, do you hear that, Dave?
No. Hear what?
Lean down with me, lean down, lean down.
Now, what is it?
It might be the demon, David. Just listen.
Let go of my head. Eat the motherfucker. You goddamn it, Angus.
Yeah, buddy. My ass is haunted. Kiss it. I just farted in Dave's face, cause he is my best buddy guy. Dave and Angus here. I feel like one of them weather guys that's always on doing the dangerous stuff.
Right.
We're in White Cloud. What must be one of the windiest places in the universe.
Well, Kansas is part of Tornado Alley, and they do get a lot of tornadoes around here.
Well, it's something like 60 tornadoes a year, and Kansas is ranked second nationally.
Right.
And that's fucking crazy, because this isn't even a tornado we're in.
Right. Well, we're actually quite a ways away from Dodge City, which is the windiest city in America and Kansas.
Yeah, you know, and one thing we found out... Oh, yeah, that's
What the
nice.
fuck are you
one
doing?
Thing we found,
Angus.
shut up, Dave.
Dude.
One thing we found out about
Angus, stop
this
this.
here state is that,
Stop.
you know, there are how many professional teams...
Angus.
Dave, shut up.
No.
But they do have a love for the team that has Kansas in their name.
Angus.
So they love the Kansas City
Stop
Royals
pissing.
and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Stop pissing.
I promise I'd piss on 4 states and I do what I mean, because then Angus is a man of his word.
No, you're not. Not at all. Not once.
Check out the distance I'm getting with this shit,
Angus,
though, man.
put your goddamn dick away. And Angus got us kicked out of the concrete Garden of Eden in Lucas, Kansas.
What the fuck ever, man?
I don't blame him. You were getting pretty close to breaking stuff.
Fucking weird little concrete monkey was following me around with his stupid little beady ass eyes.
Right, well, it's supposed to be the Garden of Eden made of concrete, and Angus just kind of flipped out or something.
Fuck that monkey, man.
Now, Angus has a weird relationship with monkeys. He either loves them very much or despises them very deeply.
Well, fuck that concrete monkey climbing up the pole, staring into my soul.
Right, well, we're on our way to Cocker City, which is kind kind of very north central of Kansas.
Fucking Cocker City, man.
And we're actually getting very close to the center of the United States.
Yeah, maybe should I get out and piss on that?
No, I wish that you wouldn't.
That feels like something I'll regret not doing.
Why does your brain work like that?
Because perfection is rare, Dave.
Right, well, we're near the border of Nebraska, and somewhere around there in a place called Lebanon is, the center of the United States, the 48 United States.
Because if we did all 50 states, then it'd just be like in the middle of the ocean, because Hawaii and Alaska.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Right, well, our mission is to see the world's largest ball of twine.
I feel like we should have gone to see the world's largest easel instead.
Well, how can you say that without seeing it?
I don't know. It's just a thing in my head, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we'll see you when we get there.
David and Angus looking at a giant ball of twine, motherfuckers. All right, Angus and Dave here, and we found ourselves in Cocker City, and we are looking
Twine.
at the largest ball of twine in the history of twine balling.
It's pretty big.
That's got a mailbox for some reason.
Maybe people like to, write the big ball of twine letters or something.
That'd make me feel bad if that was true, Dave.
Well, it says here, Frank Stober, he created this in 1953, a local farmer.
Yeah,
Sisal.
Sisal.
Sisal twine.
What the fuck's that?
That's the kind of twine that's made of, I guess.
What do you mean? So there's some other ball of twine out there that's like bigger than this, but it's made of some other kind of twine. It's not Sisal.
That's possible. That's very possible.
Fuck me. This is a tourist trap if I ever heard
I
one.
guess it's free. This is a tiny little town.
Whatever. All right, it says here that the locals add to it all the time.
Why not?
This is weird, man.
Well, now we can say we've been here.
All right, let's go find a cowboy and or hipster to punch.
Angus is a stupid guy, always getting his ass kicked everywhere we go.
I feel like we've lived in this car about half the trip.
Yeah, the state of Kansas is beautiful.
It may be flat as fuck, but they got some pretty hills.
They do, and some very kind people.
But also punchable people.
And here you came to them.
It's been my pleasure.
Right, so we're making our way southwest.
Yeah, we're headed to the famous cowboy town of Dodge City.
Yeah, there's tons of shit to do there.
Yeah, come to find out there's a casino there, but I promised my children that I wouldn't do any casinos this trip.
And I had to pinky promise your wife, so,
Yeah, no titty bars, no casinos.
Yeah, we also said no fighting and blackout drinking, but
2 out of 4 ain't bad.
Right, and as usual, we barely scratched the surface of this state.
Yeah, not only does Kansas have the largest ball of twine and the largest easel.
Angus.
Shut up, Dave. The people of Kansas know this, too.
Angus.
They also have the largest grain elevator. 1961 it was built. 2,600 feet.
Right.
They also got a big-ass bridge for choo-choo trains, man. One of the biggest of its kind, which means it's probably not as big as some other ones, but it's the biggest of its kind, whatever kind that is.
Right, I don't know.
Sisal, probably kind.
Right, the twine.
You didn't need to say the twine, Dave. They knew the twine.
Well, we certainly didn't get to see all 105 counties in Kansas, that's for sure.
Nor did we get to see the world's largest hand-dug well,
Right.
which is apparently in Greensburg, Kansas.
Well, it is
whatever.
just east of Dodge City. We can still go.
I said what I said.
Right, well, just like Kansas gave us fucking Pizza Hut and White Castle.
It also was the place where the helicopter was invented.
That's right, in 1909 by Charles A. Woodson and William J. Purvis.
Hey, Dave.
Fuck, what?
I'll Purvis your face.
God damn it, not while I'm driving.
All right, so graham crackers were also fucking invented in Kansas, Dave. Did you know that, Dave?
Angus, I didn't know that, Angus. Angus.
Dave, check this one out, man.
What's that?
The term red light district was fucking founded in the city we're going to now.
Really, in Dodge City.
Yeah, check this shit out. The red light district was named that because the front door of a red light bordello, which it was called the red light bordello, the front door was made from red glass and emitted a red glow at night when lit, Dave.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
It is, but I got one more for you. You want to know one that's more interesting?
I do, yes. What's more interesting?
You gotta look me in the eyes for this one, though, Dave.
Angus, I'm driving a fucking car. I don't want to do that.
It's really important that you look me in the eyes.
Angus, I'm not going to fucking look you in the eyes while I'm driving.
Then you should probably pull the car over so you can look me in the eyes properly.
Just tell me the bullshit that you're going to tell me.
Well, are you listening intently, Dave?
I'm intently deciding whether or not I'm going to punch you right in the ear.
Dave.
Stop saying my name so damn much, Jesus.
All right, are you ready to hear this, Dave?
Go fuck yourself, Angus.
Now just try and look me in the eyes. Everything's flat and straight. You'll be fine.
What? What is it? What?
Kansas is the birthing, crucible, kind of nesting area of
Yeah.
Payless Shoe Source.
Payless Shoe Source.
Payless Shoe Source.
All right, I bought a few shoes from there, that's for sure.
It seems to me that Kansas knows how to throw together a chain franchise.
There you go.
You know, another thing we learned was about the Arkansas River.
That's right, it flows through Kansas.
Yeah, but here in Kansas, it's seriously called the Arkansas River.
Right.
We were in fucking Colorado. It's called the Arkansas River.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone calls it the Arkansas River except for people in Kansas.
Right.
Well, that's got to be the only damn river that's like that, where the people that live there call it the same word,
Spelling,
but they
yeah.
just call it something else because it's like, no, it's our state. Fuck
Okay, I
you.
get what you're trying to say. I have no idea. Weird.
Right. Well, lots of famous people were from here.
Yep.
Amelia Earhart was from here,
Yep.
man. Melissa Etheridge,
Yep.
Kirstie Alley,
Yep.
Langston Hughes, the poet. Dwight D. Eisenhower, man.
Buster Keaton.
Seems like we're reading off the credits at the end of a Kansas. Kansas is over. Here's the credits.
Starring Buster Keaton.
With Kirstie Alley. Written by Langston Hughes.
Directed by Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Music by Melissa Etheridge.
Now, another interesting thing about Kansas is that despite it being like the breadbasket of the United States, it's also got a lot of natural gas.
Oh, it's got that big Hugoton gas field, whatever it's called, Hugoton gas field.
Yeah, it's 8,500 square miles, which is 5 times the size of Rhode Island.
Fucking A.
Now, one more thing. Hey, Angus, look into my eyes.
Oh, God.
Dipshit.
You're driving.
Look into my eyes.
I thought you were driving.
Kansas is the home of the icy drink.
Nice. The first icy drink was made in Kansas?
Yeah, the guy that patented the machine.
Well, I'd say Kansas, you pull your weight.
Yeah.
I'd say you pull your weight.
Big time. Hard-working folk.
All right, last stop was Dodge City.
That's right.
Last chance to punch an authentic cowboy not wearing Nikes.
No, please don't. How much would you bet that Angus gets his ass kicked by a cowboy? So Angus found himself a cowboy and he punched him right in the face.
Yeah, man, fuck that guy.
Except for that cowboy was about 50,000 times tougher than him.
I don't know about that.
Well, he rearranged your face for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, man, it's on my best kind of thing going.
Yeah, I can't even really understand what you're saying.
Now, go suck your own dick, Dave.
This is why you get punched in the face. Also, you just randomly punching people. All right, thank you, Kansas, for the delicious food. We made it to a couple White Castles during this trip.
It's just good, man.
Now, thanks to Don and a few other kitty butthole soldiers for their help with the research and sending us to the right places.
Yeah, man. Fucking A.
Yeah, big thanks to the inside scoopers, to the SkatCats, and to the litter mates, and to all of you in the litter box. Also to the shit box.
Our company's fucking stupid.
Yeah, basically all you scooper troopers, we're thankful to all of you guys. Yeah, for more Dave and Angus, you can visit SkatCast.com. You can also see us on YouTube, SkatCast. For those of you wondering, the stuff that we did see inside the Wax Museum was pretty cool. I mean, it's gunslingers like Billy the Kid lived in Kansas, and like a bunch of them did.
Well, I'm
yeah, it's too late for you, dipshit. You got a big fat lip, and it's your own damn fault.
All right.
All right, thanks to the SkatCast crew, Monique Flannery, the script keeper, Zach Flannery, the producer, the whole crew, Steve, Tim, Bergen.
Fuck Tim.
Right, all right, we'll talk at you next week.
Bye, motherfucker.
It's Dave and Angus.
Yeah!
It's Dave
I'm Angus. I'm Angus.
It's Dave.
We're Dave and Angus.
Listen to Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Well, we've got some things to say about some shit. We'll sing some songs, do interviews, and pee against the wind.
It's Dave.
I'm Dave.
and Angus.
I'm Angus.
It's Dave.
He's Dave. I'm Dave. I'm Angus.
It's Dave and Angus. Listen there, Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Dave and Angus.
That is us.
Yeah,
It's Dave and Angus.
That's still us, yeah.
I recognize us.
Cute little chitrons. Don't let them run your economicals. Yep, see, that chitron knows. That chitron knows who runs the show.
Angus.
Thanks, Tom.
Dave and Angus Show. That's the...
Me and Dave, we went to Kansas, and we met some nice people. Then we went and drove in the straight line for days.
Yeah, it's been several days,
Yes, they were the first to have a Pizza Hut, oh yeah. They were the first to have a White Castle, Dave,
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
They had the Payless shoe sauces, and yeah, they invented the helicopter, Dave.
You shut up. What?
Kansas.
It's been a lot of fun. The song's not going on our album. We watch it with the headstock. I'm driving.
That song should go on our album, Dave.
No, it shouldn't.
Bing bong.